Telstra forces all of its staff to use AI in eerie new mandate. Telstra staff have been told they will be expected to use AI every day on their jobs while continuing to enjoy the option of working remotely from anywhere. Flexible working is absolutely a core part of how we operate, Chief Executive Vicky Brady said Thursday, describing the company's push to embed AI in all roles as part of a broader strategy to radically innovate its operations. For employees, that means finding ways AI can boost productivity regardless of whether they can work from home or in the office. Okay. So this seems like a pretty good deal, actually, right? Like on the surface, think about it. You get to work from home while you're using the AI to make yourself more efficient, aka you can eventually have the AI do all the work while you just roll Hogan's all day or do whatever else it is you want to do. On the surface, this looks great until you realize you're training your own replacement. What do you think this company is going to do once you've trained the AI to pretty much do your job? You think they're going to keep you around once the AI already knows how to do what it is you do? Spoiler alert, the answer is no. But on the plus side, at least as you're getting fired, you will have a lot of experience using AI. So you can start your own company using AI and maybe even outcompete your old employer at some point. But you should basically consider that job to pretty much be done. You may not lose it this year or next year, but soon. Ms. Brady has been a vocal supporter of hybrid work, breaking ranks with other business leaders, calling for a return to office. We've got to really radically innovate the core of our business, and hybrid working, I would say, for me, it's one of those things. That looks different for other teams across our business, but absolutely some time together, face to face, is part of that in bringing out the best of our teams. Like Commonwealth Bank boss Matt Coman, Miss Brady is an active user of AI and expects her staff to follow suit. Telstra has become Microsoft's largest Stryan so it's I thought it was Airstrip 1, but it's actually Strya. Okay. Stryan customer for its Copilot AI assistant, securing 21,000 licenses, which has launched a data and AI academy to train employees, which makes sense because otherwise they're just gonna check the box, say yeah, I totally use the AI. Now, that's a big investment, but it's a big investment in our teams to really gain that experience and how to apply AI to every job across the business. And when I say every job, I mean every job. That's right. We're going to replace everybody. That's the expectation. All of us need to be adopting AI in how we operate. So she said practical use was key to unlocking AI's benefits. One of our early lessons here was you can learn the theory of it, but you've got to have practical hands-on ability to try it, to use it, to figure out how it can deliver benefits for you and for the company. And by that, I mean, if you could train it to do your job, we can fire you. Yeah, even the fry cook. As long as you have a robot that the AI can operate, yeah, they could be a fry cook. And look, from my personal experience working at Burger King, you want to know what the entire process of cooking fries was? Open bag of frozen fries, dump bag of frozen fries into basket, put basket into the deep fryer, set the timer, wait for the timer to beep, pull basket out of deep fryer, dump fries into the heater. That was it. Like you literally, ding, fries are done. Yeah, it's like that song. That's exactly how it was. You just dump frozen fries into the deep fryer, wait for them to be done, dump them out. A robot could easily do that. An AI could easily do that. Probably would hurt itself a lot less in the process, too. Anyway, yeah, McDonald's can't figure that out. I guess McDonald's workers aren't as smart as Burger King, huh? Uh-huh. So Ms. Brady appointed to one team that used Copilot to transform lengthy market analyst report to 30-minute podcast, making the information far easier to digest. Some of those tips and tricks are definitely things we're finding is working, and we're absolutely finding our teams really curious and eager to learn. Her comments came as Telstra posted its slowest mobile growth in 4 years, following a shutdown of its 3G network. Annual net profit surged 31% to $2.34 billion. driven largely by aggressive cost cutting, including 550 job cuts announced in July on top of nearly 1,900 roles shed in early current year -1. And I want you guys to pay attention to this too, because I am sick to death of seeing stories about companies that after they lay off like 5,000 people, then they announce record profits. And then you got all these economically illiterate morons out there. Oh, they're firing people despite making record profits. Oh my God. One of the reasons they made record profits is because they fired people. And plus, a lot of times firing people, like especially if the company's not doing too well, that is generally done as a show of good faith to investors that you're willing to fix the company and do what it takes to make it profitable again, to turn it around, which causes the investors to not only not flee, but sometimes to actually dump more money into your company. So yes, firing people can and will lead to record profits depending on how it's done. But most of the people who talk about this crap have no understanding of economics or this process or none of that. Then the saddest thing is when all the people on quote unquote our side are making videos parroting all these bad talking points. Like, oh my God, like that's just going to kill your credibility with anyone who actually understands this process. Now they're no longer going to believe anything else you say. Revenue was flat at 23.9 billion. Oh, okay. So profits went up to 2.34 billion. Revenue was flat to 23. Okay, see, that makes sense. I thought maybe they got the decimal off or something, but no, that makes sense. So despite revenue staying the same, they increased their profits partly by getting rid of people. Now, it all checks out. I just had to double check the numbers because a lot of times in these articles, they fuck the numbers up. But these make sense to me. Despite the soft mobile performance, Telstra will return $1 billion to investors through a share buyback and lift its full-year dividend to 5.6% to 19 cents. It follows a $750 million buyback just 2 months earlier. We are focused on continuing to deliver value for our shareholders, carefully considering the balance between investing in the growth of the business and potential additional shareholder returns. And that is the one and only thing they care about, is increasing shareholder value. They couldn't care less about making better products or having happier customers. If those things would lead to increased shareholder values, I guess they might do them, as a side effect. But literally the only thing they care about is increasing shareholder value. Announcement comes as the Victorian government proposes mandating 2 days a week working from home for eligible staff, a move proposed or opposed by major business groups, which say such rules interfere with employer-employee agreements. So, I mean, you wouldn't have a problem with something like this if it would favor the company. But if it favors the employee, all of a sudden they care about agreements. That's just kind of odd to me. But that's fine.